Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the CEO, CTO, and one of the 3 co-founders of Bitwala. Today, we're answering some questions around our new custody wallet. Well, the difference is who is holding the private keys. So you need private keys in order to be able to send cryptocurrency. And some solutions, you're trusting a third party to look after the keys for you. So this is typically an exchange. And in other cases, you are the only one with access to the private keys. So you are custodial of that wallet. So non-custody is also referred to as self-custody. So people have different reasons for choosing one over the other, but typically you can think of it as being independence and security versus convenience. So a custodial wallet is more convenient for a lot of users, especially new users, because you don't have to worry about, for example, backing up your seed, which is the string of 12 or 24 words, which allows you to actually get your private keys. So there's a lot of new things in cryptocurrency that you're not used to. You don't find in online banking on PayPal, for example. And so custodial wallets kind of take away some of this complexity, and it feels more like the typical financial products that you're used to using. On the other hand, you have the reasons for having non-custodial wallets or self-custody wallets. And these are a little bit more difficult to understand for new users. So we have a saying in crypto, which is not your keys, not your coins. And this means that you are the only one with access to your cryptocurrency. So even if the company through which you bought the crypto goes bankrupt, or you have a malicious government, or you have a hacker, you are the only one with access to this crypto, and it can't be taken away from you. So for some people, this has kind of security benefits, like there's no way I can lose my crypto. And what a lot of people do is they'll keep a small amount of crypto on an exchange and then a larger amount in a non-custodial device. And for other people, this is more of a philosophical thing. So the ability to have completely self-sovereign money where you can transact in a peer-to-peer way with no third party. So what I normally say to people is, like, the easiest way to get started is in a custody wallet, but at the same time try and store some crypto in a non-custody wallet to help you learn how to use this kind of wallet, and also begin to understand the why of Bitcoin, one of the philosophical reasons why it was created in the first place. So to date, we've had a non-custodial wallet. The user has a multi-sig wallet on the Bitcoin side and a single sig on the Ethereum side. And we chose this because when we were launching our product, we were focusing on really serving the people who've been in cryptocurrency for quite a long time. And a lot of these people have a preference for using a non-custodial wallet. They're more expert, they know what's going on, and also often the philosophical reasons, the emotional reasons speak to them more clearly. That worked really, really well for our initial customer base. And then what we found is we're getting more and more people into crypto for the first time. So we now have a buy to sell ratio of about 3 to 1, for example. And we have a lot of people who are making their first Bitcoin or Ethereum purchase with us, which is fantastic because we're getting more people into crypto. Yay. And a lot of these people, despite our wonderful UX, which explains to them, hey, you need to back this up, and this is how it works, these are your private keys. And we still have customers who are making mistakes and failing to get the basic concepts of a non-custodial wallet. So people who, for example, lose their seed and then come to us and we say, well, we'd love to give you your lost funds back, but we can't because you're the only one who has access to it. So what we're going to do now is to offer both solutions. And I want to say that it's really important to note that we are not deprecating the non-custodial wallets in any way. It's going to carry on being supported, and we really hope a lot of people carry on to use that. But new users are going to automatically get a custodial wallet, and this means that we can onboard them straight away without writing down any seeds, and it's a little bit more familiar with them. For example, if they lose all of their details, we can still get them access again because we have this KYC process, being the bank account provider that we are. So I think the first part of the answer is we're getting new users into Bitcoin, and a custodial wallet is a slightly easier way to do that. The second part is that it unlocks features that our customers are asking for. So when we ask our customers, how can we make Bitwala better? They often request features like, well, I want to be able to spend my Bitcoin directly on my card. Well, with a non-custody wallet, we can't do that because you're the only one who has access to your Bitcoin. So imagine a card payment going through. You could simultaneously spend your Bitcoin, and then Bitwala is left empty-handed. With a custodial wallet, what we could do is because we have access to the keys, we can move some of your Bitcoin into a separate account and then allow you to make that debit card purchase. Another example is smaller transactions. So non-custody wallets allow you to do, custody wallets allow you to do off-chain transactions. So actually moving Bitcoin, but without it having to be broadcast to the blockchain. And this allows for smaller transactions, so we can do things like roundups. So every time you make a purchase, we can round it up to €1 with Bitcoin, or equally cashback. Every time you spend on your card, then we can give you, say, I don't know, some percentage points back in Bitcoin. These are pieces of functionality that our users are asking for, and custody is a thing that we need to do first in order to unlock this functionality. So in Germany, the understanding of the anti-money laundering Directive 4 is that you need to be a regulated financial institute to hold cryptocurrencies on people's behalf. And this is a pretty strict interpretation of the law. Yay, go Germany. And that is why we're working together with a partner. So Bitwala is focusing primarily on providing a really good experience to the user. And then we have partners like Solaris Digital Assets, which is the part of Solaris Bank, a white label banking provider, which is providing these crypto custody services. And then you can think of us as a layer on top. Because we offer bank accounts, the funds of our customers are protected up to €100,000, which is really cool. You don't get this on a brokerage or an exchange. We want to do this on the crypto side as well. Previously, with the non-custody wallets, we said, well, the euro side is protected because of the law, and the crypto side is protected because of the technology. Now, with the custodial wallets, we have this question mark. The truth is we are not going live with insurance on the crypto side. We want to do this in the future, and we're actively looking at insurance with various partners. Right now, the market is relatively immature, and the prices are still pretty high. And so this is very much a work in progress, but it's an extremely high priority for us because we want customers to know that their funds are safe with Bitwala no matter what. So yeah, this is a saying that you have in crypto. If you don't own the keys, then they're not your coins. An example of this would be if you keep the coins on an exchange in your account. Well, you log in, it might look like they're yours, but then someday the account gets hacked or it gets shut down by some government, and then the coins are gone. So were they ever really yours? This is a really fair point, especially given all of the hacks we've seen in the past. But I think what you need to remember is, with custody wallets, the technology and level of security has increased dramatically. And part of the reason that we're working with a financial institute and the way the license is required in this way is to ensure that we have this high level of security, right? So regulation isn't always bad. It's basically saying that when we have this kind of regulation, we have a high level of security, and kind of that is what's protecting us from the customers.